Hello, my name is Shivendra Padaria and I'm a 2026 graduate student. And today I'll walk you through my task that I've been given. So I'll walk you through the project OpsPro. It's a mini ERP plus CRM operation portal. So basically, this is a full stack portal for a full stack web application built for wholesalers, distributors, distribution business. The main goal is to manage the daily operations such as customer, product, stock management, and delivery challenge from one central portal. So the application combines the CRM and ERP features. On the CRM side, user can manage customer leads, business follow, and date and any notes if the user want. On the ERP side, user can manage product inventory stocks, stock movement, and challans used for dispatch or delivering, mainly for delivery tracking. So basically, here's a GitHub repository that I've complete for which I've completely created. Also, here's the complete documentation. This is the tech stack. So the tech stack is model and production oriented. The backend is built with Node.js, Express, TypeScript, Prisma, Postgres, Zod, JWT for authentication mainly, and Bcrypt. The frontend is built with React, TypeScript, Fight, 10 stack query, the Zest, Tailwind CSS, and Lucid React icons. For deployment, the frontend is hosted on the workcell, the backend is on render, and the database uses Neon Postgres SQL. So let me start with authentication. The system has a role-based authentication with JWT token. Passwords are securely hashed using Bcrypt. Uh, there are mainly four roles. Those are admin, sales, warehouse, and account. Each role has different permission. For example, sales user can manage customers and challans. Warehouse user can manage product and stock. Account user mainly have read-only access, and admin has full access. After login, the user land on the operation dashboard. Let me show the front end part as well. So this is the basic authentication. You can see this URL. I've deployed it on version, so you can access it through this URL. Here for each purpose, each role username and password I have provided here. So if you want to log in as a salesperson, you can choose sales. If you have to log in through admin, you can choose admin. Although this is not a good practice, but I've included this for the easily navigation purpose. We can easily remove this, or we can easily update this. Okay. So the first ma- the let's go with the customer management. So after the login, let's log into this. So when I click the sign in button, the user lands on the operation dashboard. So this is the operational dashboard, and the dashboard gives a quick summary of the business, total customers, uh, draft challans, and low stock products. This it also shows recent challans and a stock watch section. So the first major module is the customer management. User can read, create, view, update, and delete customer based on their rules. Each customer has detail like name, roll number, name, phone number, mobile number, email, business names, GST number, customer type, address, etc. There is also follow feature where sales or admin user can follow up notes for a customer. This makes the CRM side useful for tracking the leads and active clients. So this is the complete dashboard where you can manage the customers. These are the status of the customers, and this is the follow feature that I have discussed right now. You can open this as well. You can add a follow up note here. This is the customer profile. You can edit the detail of the customer as well, and also, you can see the number of leads, the number of active customers, the number of inactive customers. As of now, we have no inactive, so that's good. So let's move on to the second part, the product and inventory management. So the product include field like name, SKU, category, unit price, current stock, minimum stock alert, warehouse location. The app also tracks stock movement, whether the stock is added or removed, stock movement is recorded, stock movement record is created. This gives us a simple audit trail of inventory change as a key part of this. So from here, this is what I'm talking about the location feature. Uh, this is the other section for also you can adjust detail from here as well. Now here from here you can mention the quantity, and here you can mention the reason. These are the working features. You can also edit these detail as well and save the product. Let's back to the product, and let's move on to the another part, that is challan. So you can create a new challan. You can all your draft challan will be shown here, or your confirm challans will be shown here. Cancel challan will be shown here. You can create a new challan using this. Now you can select which customer you want to create a challan for. Let's say this. You can say, let's say we have this 210 in stocks. Let's add this amount, or let's increase it to two quantity or three quantity. Let's add some another product like this sunflower oil, and let's also increase the quantity of this. Once it is done, we can confirm the challan. You can also save as a draft. Once we save as a draft, so it will be shown in the save section. You can also cancel and restore the stocks, and also back to challenge. So I think this is what has been done. Yeah. let's move on back to challenge. You can see this new challenge has been created and the status of the challenge is confirmed. Also, you can also cancel or restore the stocks. Now, let's talk about the technical part of this. So the process is handled inside a database transaction, which is important because stock deduction and challan confirmation must happen together. If any product has insufficient stock, the transaction fails, and the user receives a proper error message. Similarly, when a confirm challan is cancelled, the system restores the stocks and creates reverse in stock movement record. On the backend, the API is organized into the separate module or customer uh, stocks. So basically, the API is also organized. Each module has its own route, schema validation, and service layer. In the backend, if I would show, each has its own module, and basically this is what I'm saying. Each module has its own route, schema validation, and service layer. So basically, the schema validation contains the main schema of the exact schema of the uh, table, which is present in the DB, and the service layer is basically consists of the main business logics. The route is basically the specific endpoints that I have defined here. Zod is used for request validation purpose. Prisma handles the database access, is basically the ORM that I've used for the database, and the centralized error handler gives a consistent API response. The backend also includes other API documentation and Postman collection for testing API. So yeah, I've also provided here in the doc section for the Postman testing purpose. The database schema includes users, customers, follow-ups, product, stock movement, challans, and challan items. Relations are properly maintained. For example, challans are linked to customers and users, and challan items are linked to products. On the front end, the app is protected React single page application. It uses as you stand to persist authentication state, 10 stack query to fetch and cache the server data. React router for navigation, and the UI is role aware, responsive, and designed like operation dashboard, rather marketing website. So finally, the project is deployment ready, and you can access it through this URL. This URL also I have mentioned in this GitHub repository, so you can access you can easily access it from here as well. So the front end is running on version, the backend runs on the render, and the PostgreSQL database runs on the new. The environment variable are used for the database connection, GWG, secret course, configuration, and for front end API URL. So at last, to summarize of Pro, it solves a real business workflow, managing customers, monitoring inventory, creating challans, validating stocks, and keeping operation organized. The main strength of the project are its clean full stack architecture, rule-based access control, transaction stock handling, API documentation, and it is also production deployment, production deployment. So thanks for watching.